Well, this is that Phillips reel-to-reel thing, and after the owner told me to throw it out, I thought, well, I don't know. Wonder if I can do something with the with this take-up spool problem. Well, it's a bit cheeky, but what I did was to use some felt padding in there. I cut a circular piece of felt. I had to stamp it out to do it. No good trying to do it with scissors. You punch it out with a circular tool. Like a bigger version of that. Put it on some wood, put the felt on it, stand it up, and then squeeze it up in the vise. And that makes a perfectly concentric circle. And in this case I had to put a hole in the middle for the drive shaft to come up. Well, this is never going to record again because of the erase head, which just fell to pieces. And if that was one of the faults that the owner was on about, it wouldn't record properly anymore. It didn't seem to wipe off what was there previously, and I'm not surprised. The erase head was all over the place. And that's the bulk of it there, but there are other bits too. Yes, nothing minor. And somehow I think I got 3 hopes of getting one of those. Bob Hope, Antelope, and No Bloody Hope. But it will at least play now. I suspect that this main drive belt was a bit slack. There's another drive belt runs from this pulley to the flywheel here, and that was only a cassette size drive belt, so it was slipping badly, and I found one from an old video recorder that fitted it. So again, that was a bit of luck. This is a mains only unit. It's got 4 different voltages on it, and just visible down there is the big old shaded pole motor that's powering the whole thing. There is in addition a transformer for the amplification and what have you underneath there. This is a 4-track machine with the usual arrangement, but you can also switch it over to parallel so that it plays back the 2 tracks in one go. And if you had a stereo amp, you could play back a stereo tape using this as a sort of hi-fi separate. As with the cassette decks I've got made around this time, this little VU meter only works during recording. And I can't demonstrate it for obvious reasons. I wish I could. Just have to keep a lookout, I suppose, and see what happens. But at least it does work again, and it fast forwards quite happily now, and the rewind appears to work again too, and that was pretty hopeless before. So all in all, I've had to do a bit of a bodge job on the thing, I know, but it is more or less working. They never did like rewinding near the end of a tape, did they, these things? And this one's no exception. Come along. I know you're getting old and geriatric, but I know one thing, this hasn't been well looked after at all. And it shows, really. You know, I've had other ones like this to do, and you open it up and it's a lot cleaner than this is. I've had to put an awful lot of silicone grease on here and oil just about every bearing, and it's still not quite right, but well, like its owner said, if you can do anything with it, do. If you can't, take it down the tub. So that's one fewer thing to take, I suppose. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.